Hey, welcome in, Spiritual View family. How are you? It's got to be a Monday if you're here with Marcia. I am Marcia from Salty Mama Soul Tribe, and I have joined forces with all of the lovely ladies here on the Spiritual View to bring you daily tarot derived content, but we also branch into so many other modalities. If you are locking arms with us, then you are learning about each of us and our gifts and all kinds of things. I hope you were able to catch us last Friday. We had five of us on here doing astrology, numerology, angel messages, tarot messages, taking readers right out or viewers right out of the comments. So tomorrow or today, I'm sorry, today, later today, we are having another live session that will be at 10 a.m. Eastern time today. And then next Friday, we're going live again. So Mondays and Fridays, we're doing lives. Next Friday, we will have content based strictly around, or mostly around full moon, the 29-degree full moon in Capricorn, some full moon rituals, how to really work with that energy of making some final cuts and releases in our life. So, okay, that's enough of the announcements. Let's talk a little bit. I like many other tarot enthusiasts, we work with the energy of the astrology as it plays out and then gain further guidance through the tarot. So this week, today, it's just going to be a bumpy week. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Listen, um, I'm also not going to stay in the doom and gloom. I'm a Sagittarius and I am forever the optimist. So let's just get right to it. That's the Aquarian in me. Let's take the emotion out, people, and let's be practical. What's going on lately? Well, we've just kind of come out of this, moon phase where the quarter square with the moon in Libra was happening. It's building all this week towards, like I said, that 29-degree full moon in Capricorn at the end of the week. So intensity builds all week, anxiousness builds all week in relationships. Um, High degrees of Capricorn deal with authority figures, world leaders, governments, things like that. But the big daddy energy in the room, if you will, today is the Mars conjunct Uranus in Taurus energy. And we have seen that building, and we certainly have seen it play out in the last 2 or 3 days for sure. So, Mars conjunct Uranus in Taurus, this is heated, unexpected developments that deal with material things and wealth. That's kind of it in a nutshell. I am looking at some notes here. So, but heated conversations, vehicles overheating, meltdowns with cell phones, electronics, in finances. I mean, you get the picture. It is also violence and anger and those types of things, which the world needs less of. The world is just needing less of that. And if I can say anything before we begin, I want us all to take a deep breath and center our energy. Stay focused at the task at hand. We are light workers. It is our job to raise the vibration, to hold the space, to onboard others to it doesn't have to be this way, right? So your Uranus Mars conjunction in Taurus will be happening individually for all of us in a little bit different places, but collectively, it's going to be hard not to see things out in the world in social media this week that uh, are begging for our reaction in kind, if you will. And I am urging you not to do that. I'm just urging you not to do that. So let's jump in. I want to just do a daily spread. I'm not going to pull cards for each day of the week because, like I said, We've got readers coming on here every day, Monday through Sunday now, with individual daily readings for you. They will focus on different themes, different questions, sometimes just different daily events happening. We have weekend readings that will include Akashic record readings or astrology readings. So I'm just dropping into today's energy. That Mars-Uranus conjunction in Taurus is exact today at 26 degrees at about 10 a.m. Eastern, just about the time my lovely ladies will be going live on here. I can't join them today, but that will be some interesting energy in the world. So if you are having something particular that you want some guidance on, some spiritual guidance on, do tune into that today. And the ladies will oblige you. I don't remember how many we took in last Friday. I feel like we got 5 or 6 of you in. So that was pretty good over the course of it was a little over an hour. Okay. Cards are telling me that's enough. Let's get on with it. Here we go, guys. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. And that is exactly what we need today. Yes. Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Okay. I'm very much feeling like, look, we're light workers. And by light workers, you're only meant to, well, for starters, to light your own path, and then one circle of sphere of influence, right? And then the next circle, sphere of influence. So I'm very much feeling like you need to drop into your heart, like physically put your hand on your heart. Listen to what your heart tells you this week, not your head, not your head, and certainly not your eyes, right? And navigate by the astrology. There is a way out of this. You don't have to react. That is for sure. Grounding, go deep and explore your roots. We are still, excuse me, we are still in Cancer season. So being by the water, being in the water is very grounding right now. Using grounding mats, taking your shoes off, getting your feet on the earth, super important, and doing things with our hands. Listen, we've got a lot of Aquarius energy right now playing at about 22 degrees. Hold on. And that is really where your higher mind is trying to process things. And if you can get out and do something physical, cross stitch, crossword puzzles, do some gardening, tinker with a car, bake some bread where you're moving, but your mind can be processing things going on in the outer world that are making us physically anxious. Okay. That's going to be super important this week. Uncovering treasure beneath the surface is great bounty. Hallelujah. Listen, just on a tiptoe toenail across fear, across that line of fear, is your greatest dreams realized. So I think as we get through this week, we will be able to look forward to the treasures ahead. We will be uncovering treasures. There's always lessons to be learned in adversity. You can't be on the spiritual path and not have some conscious awareness of that. Okay. All right, let's just get into the tarot now and see collective what we need to know for the week ahead. Let's drill it down even more. I love this following your bliss. Mars, Uranus, Taurus energy can also be very good for actioning your dreams. Like this is it. There is not going to be any more time to waste. The second half of this year go so fast. But if you work with that Mars energy over the course of the next 5 or 6 weeks, you can take your dreams so far. So bet on yourself. Follow your bliss. Stay grounded. All right, people. On a voyage of the heart, here we go. Nine of Pentacles, one of my all-time favorite cards. So this is mastery, abundance, financial and otherwise, independent, strong, entrepreneurial energy. This is what we need to embrace this week. This is mastery of the skills that we need that will make and keep us abundant. Wow, clarified by the King of Pentacles. I love that. Strong, stable, secure, guiding energy. Opportunity this week is for justice, balancing. Very much balancing here, masculine and feminine energy I'm feeling. And this is for you and in the collective. Let's see what else wants to come out today. 7 of Wands, okay. Defending, setting boundaries, keeping boundaries. Defending ideologies, perhaps. The energy around us that we may not be aware of. Another card speaking to skillmanship, working at a craft, perfecting a craft, staying focused on yourself, your finances, your home, your hearth. Home and hearth. That would be good energy to focus on this week. Hopes and fears. I feel ya. There's a lot of fear out there that it's all about to blow up. And on the other side of that fear, wow. Temperance. Hello, archangels coming in. Did we not just say on the other side of fear is balance, angelic helpers? And again, paired with that justice energy in the opportunity for this day, I feel like there is a very real opportunity for collectively us to get through these tower moments. But each of us has to be doing our individual part, right? In this card, each one of those pentacles has a different design, speaking to, well, what just came to mind for me is this. So many times we as a humanity, as a human species, there are forces that try to divide us based on our differences. But in this picture, what I just saw is all of those different designed pentacles make up the beauty of his craft. That he can make the same thing pretty much the same way every time. And yet there is something different and beautiful and special about each individual creation. The time is different, his energy slightly different. It's the same but different. And that is human, right? To be human. Underneath the deck, wow, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. This is somebody who is, planting and still waiting for the harvest to come in. This is in the energy that we don't see coming, Emperor. So Seven of Pentacles, Emperor, King of Wands, Ten of Cups. Wow. And Nine of Cups. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whew. Well, this Seven of Pentacles levels up pretty darn quickly in the Emperor energy. I feel like you have been. So remember at the beginning of this, I mentioned that, take this Mars-Uranus energy, stay out of the 3D social media drama that's playing out, that's going to be picking up for all of us out in the world, on the world stage. But you're being guided to the fact that I feel like your focus on your immediate manifestations, what it is you're trying to manifest, you will master in this time. You are gaining mastery over everything you need to take bold action for the happiness of you and those in your immediate circle. Remember what I said, that light shines first within you, working on yourself, shadow work or creative work or whatever. The next layer out, it affects is home and family, home and hearth, right? Nine of Cups is wish fulfilled. So, I mean, that is the best energy I can give us all this, or the best advice I feel Spirit can give us this week in my interpretation of the cards. Um, it's going to get a little choppy, but we got this. We are in it together. Let's get a salty, sweary affirmation to send us off in this day. Don't fear the tower. We've been over this before. You've got a lot of great balancing energy coming in if you will lean into it, right? We had justice, temperance right here in the opportunity and outcome. Opportunity, outcome, temperance. So things will get balanced this week. That can feel kind of scary. You're being asked to just hold the line with yourself, right? Go for walks, turn away from people. Don't take action to be in groups that just may trigger you. Just don't go. Okay. Don't have to give a reason or excuse. Okay. Here we go. I could feel more wants to come out, but I think that's enough for today. The ladies will be back here in just a couple hours. So, put on your favorite song and dance your ass off, babies. Let's do it. Dancing queen, whatever it may be. Get your dancing shoes on, ladies. Okay, come back here in just a couple hours. Ladies at the Spiritual View will be here live for you. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all back here next week. Actually, I'll be back Friday, and then I'll be back on Monday. I'll just be back and back and back. All right, guys. Much love to you.